Ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation, mais c'est affolant de voir tous. Ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous. C'est comme on me dit, rendez-vous. Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation.
Tu as trop de soucis. Tu as trop de soucis. Ce soir.
وقت سريع، دقائق تاريخية، ابتسامة عريضة.
Welcome.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up. Like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. You should be fired probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.
It's fucking bro, it's your life, son. It's your life, bro. It's your
Fuck it, yo. It's your life.
It's your life.
I need to rehearse that, bro, so I can mime it when he plays that. That video, bro.
Fuck it, bro. It's your life.
I said, fuck it, bro. It's your life. Oh man.
Yeah, I love that clip, son. That's probably one of my favorite clips, and all of the internet is one of my favorite fucking clips, bro. I'm not even, bro. It's just like finds a little Jewish dude walking around, and he just he upset for some reason. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life. I don't know why they fuck your hair up like that, but it's
bro, I watch
your life.
that. Every time I watch that video, I go, bro, where is this kid's parents, bro? And who is he looking off to in the distance for help? Because he looks
there's certain places in Florida, I'm in like outside the Miami area that they just let this happen, bro. Like you just see random fucking little Jewish kids walking around with hair like that shit.
Nah, fam. Bro,
fucking bro, it's your life.
Bro, that's honestly that's how I feel about Liverpool, bro. Like, fuck it, bro.
Well, do you want to start with Liverpool?
No, I don't.
Right, let's
take our sweet time, introductions, big up chat. We on episode 50 something.
Yeah, I think we're in 60 something now by this point.
Hey man, the weeks are blending together. I'm getting more numb.
Yeah, when you losing games, bro, it feels like that. I'm not even gonna front.
You said game. That's singular.
No, I said games. I said game. When you losing games.
We need to stress the
like
plurality
that.
of that. Yeah,
it just be like that.
Multiple, numerous, a number of.
Really just be like that though. Like you don't even have like when you losing games in consecutive fashion. Like when we went 12, bro. Like I couldn't even tell you what day of the week it was some days. I was just like, yeah, I'm just here working. Whatever my calendar says it is.
Bro, yeah, sure. Oh, it's a Saturday. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, that's right. I gotta watch this dumbass team this weekend.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just watching to be able to report. Like this. We are so bad. We are so bad.
Yeah, I swear, bro. Like with us, it's just like if we had one decent center back, we would be all right. Like we would just be, we'd be all right. We'd be all right. But we got the Chuckle brothers back there. making dumbass decisions back to back every single game, pretty much. The goddamn, we had to outscore the Chuckle Brothers' mistakes, pretty much, is the way that these games go. Is Trevor Chalaba and Tosin going to create a mistake? The answer is yes. Now, can we outscore that mistake? These mistakes? Because, like, the rest of the team isn't really playing that badly. But these two Chuckle Brothers, bro, like, can we outscore their mistakes? Because that's literally what this shit is at this point. And watch, they'll show up against Spurs. For no reason.
Spurs.
Exactly.
Because it's Spurs.
Exactly. Just because it's fucking Spurs, Trevor Chalaba will actually have a decent game. Watch. I know his game. He'll get bodied by some guy in Sunderland, but fucking Spurs, yeah, he'll show up. I would not be surprised. It looks like half our team is injured, by the way that they're playing.
Just playing through them?
Yep.
No, that sounds about right.
But fucking the Sunderland game we should have drew. If Chalaba just covers it, the 2v1, right, and cuts him off from going inside, you never get that goal. He's just standing behind Tosin. Like, what are you good for if you stand behind Tosin? What happens if you stand behind Tosin? What do you get by standing behind Tosin?
It's a very
You
good
should
question.
not be letting do it. You should be pushing this guy wide towards the byline. Keep pushing him towards the byline. The both of you. You can't get the ball. That's what you should be doing. Pushing him towards the byline. What do? Chalaba just stands there. Chalaba just fucking stands there. Bro, I'm just tired. I'm tired of the Chuckle Brothers trying to fuck my weekend up, bro. Even midweek. Like Tosin, bro. Can you win an aerial duel, bro? Seriously, son. You won like 3 out of 10. Bro, if things don't change, Arsenal winning the league. That's reality.
Nope. I won't say it.
If things don't change, that's who's winning the fucking league, unfortunately. It's early, but that's the way it's fucking looking. It's looking like they're going to run away with it, and everybody else is just going to struggle against each other. As for the Wolves game, we should have beat them fuckers by like 7. And in the end, we fucking let them back into games from long throw and poor defending from a 19-year-old. Which I was told, it doesn't matter their age. It's about their quality. Okay. I always get proven right, bro.
I'm almost situated, but I hate that if they're old enough, if they're good enough, they're old enough shit, because it's like it's very apparent that there isn't college sports that are popular and televised outside of the U.S. Because holy shit, to rely on a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid who you don't know what they're going through on a day-to-day basis.
Yep.
Hell, Esteval could have his girlfriend break up with him tomorrow. You guys wouldn't know. But if he has a stinker,
but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just something like that.
100%. Like, think about like what you were doing at 19.
Exactly. And the volatility of my mental state.
Yeah. Like, come on. And then you want these 19-year-olds to come on the pitch, and then so you can criticize them. That's my biggest thing. That's what I kept on telling people like yesterday. It's like, it's not the fact that I don't believe in these two players. It's the fact that I don't believe in the way that you're gonna the way you're gonna treat them isn't gonna be volatile after they have a fucking bad game. And I don't think that this is the type of platform for a player to be jumping into, especially Hato. Like Josh, I get because he's been playing center back with us for at least a year now. It's not like a new thing to him. But Hato's brand new to us. And he was supposed to be a left back. And you're trying to trust him at center back? Come on, man. Come on, but give me a break. Honestly, give me a break. This is clownish, in my opinion. It's like, yeah, but like Jardel, like Enzo's also a lot older. We're talking about 20. He was 24 last year. I think he's 25 this year. It's a lot. That's older, bro. Like, you are a different human at 24 than you are at 19. You're a totally different human. Think about, once again, I want you to put yourself in those shoes. 19 years old. You're getting criticized over. You make a mistake in a game and you get criticized like crazy on Instagram or on Twitter or any social media platform that you're on. Yeah, that's not what I want for these kids.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. I don't want that for these kids. I mean, you brought kids, and that's fine. But you have to give them a platform. And a platform at center backs to play with someone who's experienced and who can lead you. Josh is leading Tosin. Josh is leading Chalaba. That's an issue.
Fundamentally, that's an issue.
Yeah, that's an issue. It's like I keep on saying, like, bro, like last year, people are like, oh, PSG. They had an adult in the room.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
Adult in the room.
Literally. Who's won before? Who could say, hey, kids.
This is how
Go
we
the
win
fuck
the
out.
league, and this is what we missed out on in the Champions League. He's won before. He's been around. It's not like, and our Marquinhos is Tosin. What's the level? What's the level? Does Tosin play? Does Tosin even get is he even a backup for any of the top six? Maybe you guys, because you don't have anybody.
Hey,
But outside
Tosin's getting minutes right now for Liverpool. I tell you what.
facts.
Tosin's getting burned.
Yeah, 100%. But outside of that, who? Outside of you guys, who else is getting? Who else play? Who? Even Palace doesn't play Tosin. Palace is back. Palace. Chalba was a backup at Palace. The only reason he started was Chris Richards was injured. Don't get it twisted. The only reason Chalba played for Palace was because Chris Richards was injured. And plus, it fits Chalba. Chalba is a back three wide center back.
And he still couldn't get game time like that.
I mean, he was getting game time, but it was because Chris Richards was injured in the beginning of the season last year. Bro, think about, funny French. Remember how badly we treated Christensen? Remember how badly we treated Christensen?
Yeah, y'all made him out to be trash.
Yeah, bro. And he ended up being one of our best center backs. Champions League winning team. Came in on the Champions League final for Thiago Silva and had a masterclass. This is it right here. It's like, it's tough here's the problem is, like, I want to be critical of Maresca, and I am still critical of Maresca against back fives. Like, I still think you can be more creative in the way that you're attacking these back fives. Let's not get that shit twisted. Like, I don't want to mince words in this. He can be better. He can be better. But at the same time, the hand that he is dealt, I understand it. I've been saying is a shit fucking hand to be dealt. Your wingers are you're brought in a winger, and you're brought in a winger like Garnacho, who's really not the type of winger you want anyways, because you see the type of winger you want. We see the type of winger you wanted. His name is Jamie fucking Gittins.
My nigga.
His name is Jamie fucking Gittins. And because look how you, man, treated Jamie the first 5 games.
Bro.
Look how badly you've treated Jamie over the last since game week 1.
And this isn't even your fan base. This is the entire continent, bro. Just 100%, everyone.
100%. 100%, bro. There is no understanding. It's professional sports. Like, you have to understand who you're talking about. This is a 20-year-old, footballer who's just coming to the highest level. His first opportunity at the real highest level. Like, I get Dortmund, but this is the real highest level. And even when he had his opportunity at Dortmund, he showed he was a good player. Because under Sahin, he was a monster. Under Sahin, he was a monster. The Jamie we've been seeing over the last 2 games, that's the Jamie I saw in Dortmund. He beat a man, make a decisive decision, and a lot of the time the ball quality was good enough. You can see he can hit the ball. It's not Nani. You can see he can hit the ball. If you can't see it, go look at yesterday's goal. Because you need some serious technique, ball striking technique to pull that fucker off. You need some ball striking technique to pull that fucker off.
I don't even, bro. You need more. You need balls, bro. Like, that was a heat check. Yeah, I know the technique, right? And there is technique to do it, but like the balls to say, yeah, I'm cooking. I'm gonna hit this. Like, that was incredible.
Yeah, and this is and you see, like, I had patience with him. You knew everyone knew around this player. I was one who had patience. I knew he's a player without lacking confidence at this current. What was lacking confidence before these last 2 games? He went to the international break, and him, Tyreek George, just owned the entire England U21s games. It was just Tyreek George and him owning the entire games. The first time
the game slowed down for them at that point.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit of frustration too, because just like a second before that, he lost the ball, like, and the ball went out of bounds. He's just, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
we're a man down. I'm up at striker. I'm hitting this, and sure as shit, bro. Yeah, and he bro, for him to be tired. And your technique shows even more when you're at that capacity. Your technique shines in those moments when you're exhausted. Because you don't need to rely on anything physical. You could just rely on your technique. Link, I'm just gonna run and grab some joints. I was not prepared, so just give me 1 second.
All right. Chat, it's dark times right now at Liverpool, brother. It's very dark times. And for the people that are listening, the channel is coming. I gave myself an October deadline. We're procrastinating on it, but the channel's coming. Don't worry. Got my laptop fixed, so we're on the way. But back to the sad shit that you guys want to hear. Yo, I'm in some dark shit right now, yo. I'm in some dark fucking shit.
All right. Well, I think I've gotten enough of my Chelsea shit off of my chest. Sunderland game we talked about. The Wolves game. Like, defend a set piece and that game doesn't turn that. Defend a long throw and that game doesn't turn that way. So like that's pretty much where I'm at.
I can't hate watch, bro. I can't hate watch right now because I have to worry about at what minute is my team going to get scored on next. Some things are inevitable in this world. You know, the sun rising, the sun setting, you know, and Liverpool getting scored on. That's how I feel right now. Like, it doesn't matter the lineup. It doesn't matter the formation. It doesn't matter the instruction. We're getting scored on. I don't know how these things can happen so quickly after last year. And on top of that, how could you create a scenario for me that says Liverpool will have given up 21 goals by this point, and you tell me that Van Dijk has not been the worst defender on the field? Like,
Bro,
like there's just so much. Like, there's so much. Like,
so
I'm not.
much
Even,
wrong with your team.
there's so much that's wrong. But I still feel, with all that said, I still feel like I come to you with these same problems week after week after week. And once again, I am still supporting the club known as Wait and CFC. I can't give you a solution outside of removing players from the lineup. I can't.
Bro, and what are you going to remove him for? That's the other thing.
Yeah, and who do we put in? Exactly. It's and I don't know what you're gonna say, but the scary thing for me, and I've had this thought several times in the last week or so, is that we are very much so like Chelsea in the sense where we've spent 500 mil, and I'm already looking to January to see how we're gonna spend money.
Welcome to my world, bro. That's what I'm telling you. You're learning what I've had to deal with for years. That's what you're learning. That's what this is. With money comes great responsibility. If you do not if you're not successful with money, that credit that you had in the bank, it dries up very fast. Okay, and he's already at the last of it at this point.
Who? Slot?
I think Slot's at the last of his credit. Just because of the consecutiveness. If it was a little bit more spread out, and you had
if it was spread out, yeah, but no, the consecutiveness, yeah. So like, the thing is, he's got to get a result in all three games.
Reality, right? What reality is you're a point ahead of us. That's the reality. Like,
yeah,
you're a point ahead of us. And to be honest, it shouldn't really be that way. Like, we should be drawn because of last week's game, but that's the reality. Like, the reality is you're a point ahead of us. That's it. Does that mean Maresca should also be fired? No, because Maresca's hand was different. The hand that was dealt to Maresca is so different comparably to what the hand was dealt to Slot.
Yeah, but I don't like that because I don't think Slot should be fired either. Like, at this point, it's a bad slide. But if you're talking about Slot and the pressure on him, at this point, there's nothing that would have been in his season objectives that has been fully compromised or unachievable at this point in the season. As it stands where we are right now, there's nothing that has happened so far that would have been an old like.
So you think that it has to get worse before he let's say to this weekend you lose. Okay. Let's say the next three.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm talking. The next three are really tough games.
I keep cutting you off. So say your full scenario.
Yeah, Villa, City, and Madrid. Right. If in those next three, you only gather 1 point. Let's just say this weekend, you gather 1 point.
If he doesn't get let me say this. I'm not Slot out personally, but if he were to get through those 3 games with only 1 point, he's got 1 game left if he's not already fired. Because that would be...
Yeah, I think if he loses this weekend, especially at home, I think there's a good chance they fire him.
I don't think it's... No, I don't think they would do that. They wouldn't fire him before the games. Like, they would get him through the games because it would make sense at an international break.
International break, you think? So until international break, you think he has until international break pretty much? Because those are the 3 games before international break.
If those are the last 3, then yes, he has until international break to get... And that's in my opinion. But if you're looking at how the club feels and how Slot feels, yes, it's a losing streak, but it's some of the friction and destruction that they expected when they were trying to create this bigger, better team that was supposed to be able to expand and
They
compete.
can't have expected this, bro.
No, not in this magnitude, but they could have expected some type of adjustment period, especially with the injuries that we've had. So if you add that in, yes, the losses are bad, but I said this to begin with, they're not worried about the Carabao Cup. Like the Carabao Cup is a write-off.
They've
Like,
obviously told him that he could write that off.
Yeah, he
The lineup that
100%.
he played, the lineups that he played, including what was on the bench, was
Yeah.
like
You listed
like
four
what you
senior
would put
players.
out- It's like what you would put out in a game during the international break. Like you have all your players that go off for international break, and you have your team that you have left over, and that's the team that you would go and you'd play
To get fitness. Yes.
That's the team that you put out.
And that's literally correct. McAllister needed fitness. Chiesa gets robbed of playing time. Rio needs minutes. And the youngsters got first team experience. Freddie Woodman may play 3 more games the rest of the season for all we know. And so that game was a write-off. But it's if you say we get 1 point out of the next 3, then that's 7 losses out of the last 9. And that's why when people, there's certain people on the internet.
It would be 7.
Yeah.
Wait, you're at 6 out of 7 right now, so it'd be 8 out of 9.
We're at 5 out of 6. I thought
5 out of 6. No,
maybe it's 6 out of 7.
Maybe you're right.
Right, but either way, either one of those numbers doesn't look good, and they're sackable offenses.
Yeah.
So he has to get 2 wins out of here, or he can't lose. That's the one thing, he can't lose. And if he does lose, he's got to get 2 wins.
Yeah.
Right. So pick and choose where you want those to come from.
That's why I don't know if this game, if he loses this game specifically, especially at home to Villa, like that's where I see it getting real sticky.
It will get
It will get very sticky.
Tumultuous.
Because it's at home. Like, let's just say like we win and we go up ahead of you, and like you're in like 10th.
Well, I don't think it's the place as much as it's the gap.
Sure.
Like it's the gap with Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
If we're seeing double digits before Christmas, he's gone.
I think that's very realistic too at this point. It's very realistic. Like unless I see him totally adjust. Unless I see him totally adjust the way that he approaches these games in the manner that he is approaching who is on the pitch and the way that they're being played. Basically, I need to see you just play the style of football that you played against Frankfurt. If I do not see that, I will not, because that is the one tactical. Bro, I went back and I watched Frankfurt. Okay. I went back and I watched your Frankfurt game. Okay. And I sat there and I was like, this motherfucker watched my stream, or I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I've been calling for this but since the beginning of all this fucking building. I told you about these tactics in a way that the tactics have to be adjusted if you're going to play with Hugo, or if you're going to play with Hugo, Salah, and Isak. Because
let me stop you.
Because wait. I told you the best way to approach using Salah at this point in his career is to move him up top and have your wide areas be either Szoboszlai, Wirtz, or and Gakpo, or whoever the fuck. So you can actually hide these players in your press scenarios. You can't hide Salah in a press scenario out wide.
Right. No, you can't do it because left backs are too pivotal in the attack now.
Yep.
You're right.
You're either getting.
But I don't want. You're cooking right now. You're hooping. But I need you to take Salah out of that formula.
He's just playing so badly, bro. Like all of it's just like Like I don't have anything to say about dude.
But that's what I'm saying. But like you're saying this, like the plan moving forward, even with that goal, he's not in my plan moving forward. I'm done with Salah until I see something. And that goal wasn't something. He lashed at the ball with his weak foot.
Yeah. There's a frustration kick.
Yeah. But I didn't want to stop you on your flow with talking about the Frankfurt game.
It's literally though, like I watched it, I'm like, huh. Oh, you have Ekitike up top dropping into your pivot, into your midfield, and then you have a runner off of Ekitike, which creates space vertically. You had a fullback running over your midfield, which created space horizontally, and it actually created space for Wirtz and these men to actually do what they wanted to do. But once again, if I can tell you how to defend your team, you're fucked. And I said this about Chelsea last year. Okay? I knew how to defend us like this within game week 2, 3, 4. Actually, it was closer to the end of the year because it was just Nico Jackson's form started to dip and his ball retention went with that. So it just turned into a whole nother thing. But like for you guys, it's easy to defend you. It really is. There's nobody out wide creating anything. Everybody wants to be in the middle. Everybody wants ball to feet. So all you got to do is man mark up the pitch. And then once you guys get ball, you guys drop into your box. What are you gonna do when when we're in our box? Our 4x5, our 4x3 box. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Absolutely nothing for the most part. And for most teams, they're not running a 4x3 box. They're running a 4x6 box or a 4x5 box. That way you don't have no space whatsoever. And your fucking midfield is occupied. Your Gravenberch is just is being sat on top of by a striker. And you have nothing to do. Because no one wants to break a line.
Correct. No one wants to break a line. But again, which goes back to what I've been saying week after week after week. The same 4 niggas are playing pivotal roles in our failure. Salah, garbage, washed. McAllister, out of shape, garbage, trash, net negative. Both of them when they're on the field. Gakpo refuses to play Kirkez. I'm done with Kirkez. But, brother, if he's going to run up and down the field, you have to play him. Like,
that boy Kirkez.
Kirkez is a crackhead.
Listen to me, Kirkez. I know you're not one of the 15 people in here. But whoever's telling you to take pre-workout before your games, fire that man. Because we can see it. I can see it with my own eyes. I'm not like... I can see with my own eyes, bro. It's not.
But like this is my thing.
He's doing pre-workout and he got the smelling salts. He's breaking right before he walks into the field. Chill, bro.
This is my thing. If you know that he's good at crossing, or at least half decent, right? Shout out Kirkez. If you know that that's what his supposed strength is, and you're your left winger. You're the only damn left winger at the club, so you have to build chemistry with said player. You'd think you would hit him on the overlap just once a half, maybe twice. He just doesn't do it.
Like he's there, bro.
Bro, like that's what I'm saying. Just make him feel like he's involved.
He got Vicks on his chest, son. Exactly, bro. He's using every method. He's using every method known to man.
Bro, he's got Kirkez, he's got the energy goo stuff. He ate one of those before. Like
dry scoop fucking he's dry scooping fucking pre-workout before he walks onto the pitch.
Bro.
Then dousing it with the energy.
To not get the ball in the one place he wants the ball. Ever. He's taking all this pre-workout.
Running, bro.
Bro, for what?
Running up and down the pitch.
Like, he's like, bro, He's going into the game. So both slides gas him up like, bro, I promise you're going to get hit on that overlap today, bro. You got to be ready. I need your energy. Slot's like, yeah, I bought you for your energy, brother. I need you to get up and down that pitch. And he's just running for what? He's running for what? And then anytime he touches the ball, it's a bad touch by him. It's just like, bro, I know he's not having a good time out there. Like, I can't stand Gakpo. I can't stand him. Because you know what? And it's almost like playing pro clubs, brother. Because you know what really pisses me off is when Robinson plays out there, you know who gets hit on the fucking overlap?
Robertson.
Yeah. Like, Gakpo has no problem knowing just where Robertson is, playing him the ball on the invert, the overlap, no problem. Yeah, Robertson. Yeah. But when this dumbass Kirkes is running up and down the field, nah. Nah, I'm going to recycle it. To who? To Konate and Virgil?
So you're just cutting your team off by doing that.
We're cutting our team off. We're constricting our space.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the ball goes to the right, we have the worst player on the pitch.
That motherfucker Gakpo, son.
Bro,
He actually is a pro club player. You were right.
he refuses to play him. Like, I would be cussing Gakpo out. Like, Kirkes is in a very tough position because he's a new player. But if he was an experienced player, he's fighting Gakpo. He's fighting him.
Gakpo either way, bro. I'm fighting Gakpo either way, bro. Me and you have to square up, bro. Like, if you keep making me do all this running.
If I'm Kirkes, I'm like, no, I need to be at every video. I need to be at every video assessment, video analysis. I'm there with Gakpo. Yeah. I'm at everyone with Gakpo. So I can be like, so you see me here, right? I know you see me. I know you fucking see me, yet you don't play me the ball.
Bro, I think it's beyond that. I think it's just it's a selfishness. It's an entitlement from the kid.
You say entitlement. It's either entitlement or he doesn't fuck with him. There's no other option.
It's just one or the other. It has nothing to do with anything else. Literally nothing to do with anything else. Like, you either have to be like, you either have to have a problem with dude, or like you're just entitled. Like, you think you're way better than who you are. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Because at this point, it's like, bro, even people, I played football with, I played on a team with people I did not like. Okay. But I played football with them.
Yeah.
Because we playing football. That's what we doing, right?
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Like, one prem shouldn't do this to you.
No, exactly. And I think it's more than that, though. It's not the one prem. It's, oh, you got rid of my backup. So who you gonna drop me for?
Exactly. And you know what? And I wish I wish we weren't in a losing streak, because Rio, for all of his youth and inexperience and naivety, even he has the sense to play his left back on the overlap.
Because he knows better. Bro, you're a kid. You can, if you know you're in a scenario where you're probably outmatched physically, yeah, I'm gonna use that pass. What the fuck? What do I look like? I look like I'll get mopped around. So one thing about Estevao that I really like about him is that he has no problem taking the easy pass. No problem. A lot of times he does. And and I'm totally cool with that. But when it's time to take man on, he takes man on. When it's two man, if he can't split, he knows he's gonna pass.
Pause. But yeah, and you brought. Yeah, I'm glad you watched the Frankfurt game, because as much as the tactics were different, the personnel, like, we're stuck right now with players, and we have to hope that McAllister and Salah miraculously gain form, because they will continue to have to play games. Frimpong's hurt. Gravenberch is coming back from an injury. Right? Joe Gomez. You saw Joe Gomez against Crystal Palace. Do we want Endo playing in games? it's a lot. Like the fact that
Yeah,
I'm
I
having,
mean, but
I have to have hope in a Curtis Jones Sabosala pivot. I have to have hope in that.
until Grab comes back, right?
I think he's playing against Villa, but like even with Grab back, I still have to see Salah and McAllister in the starting 11, and I definitely have to see Gakpo.
Why?
Salah has to start. He's on 400K a week.
Not Salah, but like Gakpo. Like why Gakpo and McAllister? Like you have other players you can play in those positions if you play the tactics that you were playing.
I don't think he will though. Who's he going to start?
Saying, that's why, and that's my point though. I don't have any faith that if he doesn't, he needs to change it. Okay, he needs to change it, and he's like not grasping. And I have the same problem with my manager and a lesser intensity, but he needs to change it. He needs to change it to what he was playing at Frankfurt. And he might get overrun in the midfield, but that's okay. That's okay. And that's the problem is he knows he's going to get overrun in the midfield. And that's why he's trying to invert players into the midfield. That's why he keeps on inverting players into the midfield because he's getting overrun. No matter any time you play Wirtz, you're going to get overrun in the midfield because he wants to drag him into his own spaces, the spaces that he wants to occupy. That's why when I talk to you about Wirtz, I'm like, put him on the left wing and have him drift in the inside space, such as like Cole Palmer on the right. Cole Palmer on the right, what does he want to do? He wants to pick up the ball on the right and have him drift into the inside space. Get him out of the interior of the midfield because what's happening is he's getting totally dogged. Okay? He's getting totally dogged. What you can do to fix that is put a player who can deal with that physicality in Hugo Ekitike and have him drop into the midfield and pick up the ball. Instead of it being Florian Wirtz in that spot, you have Hugo Ekitike picking up the ball in that area, and now Florian Wirtz has more space to occupy on that left-hand side.
Right.
So it's not a difficult thought process, but once again, you're gonna have to make sacrifices.
Correct.
There's gonna have to be a sacrifice, and sacrifice of that is his body's in the midfield. Okay, that's the sacrifice. But defensively, you should be able to tuck Florian Wirtz into a pivot, into a 3 in that scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be able to tuck Florian Wirtz into a 3 and have him go up and occupy that left-hand side space. It's that simple. It's really that simple, but I don't grasp why he's not doing it enough. Like he's just not doing. He did it in one game, and you've seen what it was capable of doing.
Because he was able to do that. He had the excuse to do that in the lack of form and the players available. But now, once again, Isak's out. I don't know how long it is. I'm not making the excuse. But so that tactic or that idea has to change. As much as we've gone through a number of systems.
Why I think you can play. That's my opinion. You play Salah there. You play.
If he's gonna start, he has to. And like, I don't want to give you credit because I'm petty, but I also don't want to give you credit because Salah isn't playing there off merit. Salah's playing there off availability. Because Slot, for whatever reason, won't give Chiesa game time in the Prem or the Champs. And he doesn't have the balls to drop Salah for more than one game. And I get it. But like,
man, we were both terrible in this game.
Yeah, did you won though?
Yeah. Got a correct score.
Who?
Newcastle Fulham last minute goal 2, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
What was it, 2-1? I can't.
Yeah. Last minute goal.
Yeah.
And then I had the Arsenal one because I knew Crystal Palace weren't playing that well.
But they almost had the draw.
Yeah. Crystal Palace just like beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, bro. Sar has an issue with us, bro. And I saw a post. I saw a post on Facebook.
That is awesome. I love that kid, bro.
He's 27. Fuck that nigga, bro.
To me, I'm still old. I'm an old man still. I'm 5 years old.
You're a grown ass man. I don't give a damn. But Crystal Palace has been fucking us up since Brendan Rodgers, brother.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Istanbul.
That Olise days,
No, bro, this is
like the Zaha
before.
days, and all of that. Like,
This is Zaha days, bro.
yeah. Fucking Trent must have had nightmares against that guy, bro. All right, let's get into it. Let's get this done and over with.
Yeah.
So we can go play FIFA because that's what we really want to do.
Dude, my mom's in town, bro. I gotta go see my mom.
That's right. Well, enjoy her, bro. You know.
I am. Hi, mommy.
I get to see. I see my parents twice a week, so I'm.
Yeah.
You know, I always go and see them. I was just there yesterday. Brighton Hove Albion versus Leeds. I'll go first. Leeds away, they lose. That's simple to me. 2-1.
2-0.
Crystal Palace, Brentford.
Thought you were going first.
Oh, yeah, I'm just blanking. High as fuck. I'm gonna go 1-1.
Bastard. 1-1.
Burnley at home to Arsenal. I'll go 3-1. Arsenal. Actually, I'm not gonna go 3-1. 3-0.
4.
4-0.
Yeah.
Fulham, Wolverhampton Wanderers. That is, you know, I think I'm gonna go Wolves here.
One.
Forest at home to United.
Bro, this fucking fixture list is gonna piss me off, bro. We might be like 6 points behind United in 2 weeks.
Yep.
1-2. Actually, no. Fuck 2-2.
I'm going 1-1. Let me go first.
That was the first one I slipped up on. Pause.
Chelsea, Tottenham. All right, I'm gonna just support the boys. I have a feeling it'll be a draw, though. Chelsea, Tottenham.
2-2.
Pool Villa. I'm gonna 1-1.
2-1.
West Ham, Newcastle. I'll go 2-1 Newcastle.
One of Newcastle.
City, Bournemouth. This is actually a good game.
This is game of the week. Low key. I mean, ours is because people want Slot fired, but this is game of the week.
I mean, you could argue that our game is too.
Oh, let me shut up because Sunderland Everton's a good game too. That's 4 good games. Yeah, this is a good slate. Other than Arsenal.
Yeah, pretty much. City, Bournemouth. I'm gonna go 2-1 Bournemouth. Actually, 2-2. I'm gonna go 2-2.
3-3. I see goals.
Yeah, same. Sunderland, Everton. I see the opposite of goals here. 1-1.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
Beto's
was
so ass, bro.
Beto is ass, but 1-2. Everton win. These are the games where like Sunderland's cooking, but like
Logic, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Otani winning it again, but
nah, I want the Blue Jays to win because I saw an interview and Snell was sounding sad as can be, brother. He was talking that mess, bro. He was like, "Yeah, Vlad's a good hitter, but the rest of those guys, I don't know."
they fucked him up yesterday, though.
Yeah, he said they were getting lucky.
Oh, word.
So, yeah,
Nah, they've been hitting like that all year. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. They've been hitting like that all year.
exactly. That's the point. So
It's
nah.
fucking bullshit. But anyway, I don't
And
even
Mookie's
watch
going for 4 too.
Huh?
Mookie's going for his 4th ring.
Yeah, but he's been ass this series. He's been fucking booty cheeks this series, guys. Like, that's a real no. And like they just don't pitch to Otani, so the fucking game's like unwatchable pretty much. Literally. It's unwatchable.
Yeah. I'm
Because
not
like
picking Otani in the World Series. Why would I do that?
I don't give a fuck. You need to change the rule. I don't give a fuck. That's just so dumb. Intentional walk needs to be needs to be rid of. I'm here to if I'm paying for World Series tickets, think about that. You're paying for World Series tickets and you're not even getting to watch the best player in the series play.
I hear it.
That's
I hear it.
terrible.
What do you do? Remove it altogether or put a limit on the number of times you can intentionally walk?
I mean, I think that you should be penalized bigger for the walk if you walk them multiple times. If you plan on walking them, each time you walk them, it's one base further. So you can just give them a run by the 4th one if you want. That's how I feel about it, bro.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
That's how I feel about it. Like you really want to give it a tactical advantage. It should be a tactical advantage both ways. It shouldn't just be a tactical advantage one way.
Well, I mean, they say that you get a free base.
Yeah, free base. That's real big in baseball. People get base hits all the time now in baseball. Every time you walk a player, it's one more base further. So by the 4th time, because by the way, by the end of the game, you're either gonna have to force him to score a run, or you're just gonna give him one. That's the way I see it. You have to give it because, like, at the end, bro, he's not gonna play. He's not playing them because, like, he's a DH. So
Yeah,
you're not seeing him play
he's
at
not
all.
doing anything.
You're not seeing him play at all. So you're eliminating the best player in the game by doing that. Fine, there should be repercussions. That's how I feel about it. Because, like, otherwise, you're just eliminating the best players in baseball. The best hitters in baseball just get eliminated. You see that I've seen it with Aaron Judge a bunch of times this year. 2 at-bats instead of 5. What? Why would I pay for a Yankees ticket if you're going to walk them 3 times?
I think you can't hit in October. I don't want to hear it. Nah, let me stop. I've met Aaron Judge. That nigga's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron Judge. That's
Aaron
a dope
Judge is
dude.
dope, bro. I'm just saying, like if I'm gonna pay for a Yankees ticket, I'm gonna go watch the Yankees. I want to watch.
You don't want to see him get 2 at bats out of 5. When he gets up to the plate, you're getting hyped up, and he gets walked. You're like, yo, what the fuck is this shit?
That's what I'm saying. They already made rules to change the game for the better, in my opinion. They've shortened a lot of these games. Like, this is a way to better your game. You can't go the rest because then you're gonna go. He'll have the least. Otani will have the least amount of bats of any fucking Hall of Famer ever. If this is the way that it's gonna run, because he's never gonna go up. No one's gonna pitch to him. If the Blue Jays win the World Series, right? If the Blue Jays win the World Series next year, no one's pitching to Otani. Why would you?
Yeah, you saw it worked.
You've seen it work. Why would you? No one's gonna pitch to Otani.
Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're gonna play our favorite clip one more time.
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up. Like, bro, you probably had the full washing set. You should be fired probably if they ain't cut your shit. Fuck it though, bro. It's your life.